Hi all, welcome back to more Deed at Tarawa. This is part 17. So still the same day, I'm getting a bit done today. Not getting into comment about, don't think. Apart from the last part, it was quite short, it was kind of dull I felt. From our point of view, I just... Yeah. Here's me hit record again, still haven't looked at what I need to be doing, etc. Just ploughing on in there. Yeah, you do need to kind of work on that. Well, we've got a situation coming up here where we might be able to take this guy out and also not let him escape as well. So that might be good. As long as something doesn't throw us this. Oh no, it's not in yellow fire actually. There's always something possible that could spoil that, so we'll just wait and see. So amphibious operations, there's nothing to set up for next turn. The only thing we have to do is wade ashore, and now we can be a bit more comfortable after Martin just clarified that rule for me that I just wasn't reading properly. So, you know, I can go, as long as I move 1 hex closer to the beach with this guy within the 2 hex move, that's fine. It doesn't need to be 2 hexes closer. Although, now I'm in a position where I probably just want to do that, so that's fine. So, yeah, I'll work them from right to left. So kind of probably want to keep out of that, I think. So probably just want to go 1, 2 with that guy, 1, 2 with that guy. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they probably just want to go in there though, Grant. 1, 2. That's him just in red and blue as well, actually. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's 5. If I go 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I've not moved 2 hexes closer. I've moved 1, and that's fine. That's all we need to achieve. Although, well, yeah, I know I can't move into close combat on that now. That seemed to be sort of... it was clear enough for me that. I think Martin made that quite clear that it would be allowed. Again, you never know for sure if Mr. Butterfield comes along and says otherwise, but I think Martin seems to have that one covered. So... but this is still a good hex to land in, and then either attack or still close combat from there. So... what might be a good idea, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is landing this in here, because it's got range 2, and landing that in there. You know, this has got range 2 just now, so we never know what's going to happen. So, so 1, 2, yeah, I don't think it makes any odds, does it? Well, hang on. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just move them like that just now. Yeah, because I think next turn 1, 2 into there for that guy, and then finally, he's going to go 1, 2 onto the beach, and I think that's okay. Yeah, and then that next time for this guy, 1, 2, and then he'll go maybe 1, 2 onto the beach there. I think that's okay as well. Right, and then here, right, well this guy can land. Well, he probably wants to land beside his buddy here, really. I mean, he's not even bringing a mortar along with him, which might have helped us here. Well, actually, hang on. Yeah. Oh, no. You know what he's not bringing along is 2 strength. Because if we didn't have the weapons, he's got 2 strength. So if I was doubling it, at least I'd disrupt him in an attack. Well, I either have to go here or here. Well, technically that's not true with what Martin's just said. That makes me think I've not read that rule properly all the time I played this game then. Because I would have feel right now I've got to hit the beach. But going by what Martin said there, I could technically go 1, 2, like that. I've moved closer. Yeah, well, I've certainly not thought of that way. I kind of thought you had to. Anyway, there's no real point in that. This is instead yellow, where I'm sitting in yellow and green in the water. So, and I don't want to go to that because it's intense. So yeah, I'm just going to go 1, 2 into the beach hex there. Well, certainly these guys, if one of these, well, yeah, if you hit this position though, that's a problem, isn't it? Right, maybe, yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to put that guy there actually. Because I might want something better into that hex, and I'm not getting free moves with these, so the thing is, it's not coming just now. Yeah, that's not a bad point actually. So going by what Martin says, do you not have to reach the beach if you can though? Is that not part of it? Wading the shore. And step 3, move every unit in the water 2 hexes in a direction that takes the unit closer to a beach hex. Enter in a beach hex if possible. Right, that tells me that I can't linger now, surely. That kind of makes what Martin says a little bit stranger, but going by the way it's written, you've got to move 2 hexes closer to the beach, enter a beach hex if possible. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could go 1, 2 here then. Because I think that's where I would go if I could. Enter in the beach if possible, it says. It is possible for us to reach this beach hex or this beach hex in this move. So, I don't know, maybe when it gets to that stage, you're forced into doing that and you've got to, but it tends to make me feel like I've got to do that then. Well, either there or there, but I'm clearly going in this hex. So I'll do that. Well, let me know what you think about that. Martin in particular. Would I have been able to linger there? Or would I have been able to go 1, 2? I'm getting 1 hex closer. But I'm avoiding hitting the beach. So maybe the fact that bit says if possible. Because admittedly, these moves up here, it wasn't possible for me to reach the beach. So fair enough. So that might be what he comes back with. And says, you know, yeah, until you reach a point where you can reach the beach, then you've got to. But maybe not. Maybe then I'm picking that up wrong. Okay, the rest of them. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, his beach could be there, but yeah, it's annoying for this to be here. I feel like I'm now wanting to move that so I can get something in there. Right, okay, 1, 2 with that guy, 1, 2 with that guy, and 1, 2 with that guy. Yeah, can't really do anything more fancier than that, can I? Right, okay, and no units to land next turn. So yeah, let's move on to an event. Well, we've had heroes the last 2 cards, which has been good, even though it puts the depth marker on. Heroes always good. Right, so let's get the event for turn 9. Here we go. Turn 9, 2 to 10, no ship to shore, all LVTs unavailable next turn. Yeah, that's fine. And there's a counter for that, but you know what? We don't need it. We're not needing LVTs next turn, so that's fine. Oh, look, it is there. Remove disruption from all Japanese units. Yuck. I don't like that one. Right, on to Japanese fire phase. Yeah, let's do it now. We have the P action as well now, so patrols and etc. I can't remember what are the other ones. Patrol. Well, I'll have it on your chart, Grant. Patrol. Yeah, it's just patrol actually. That's all it does. Maybe a slightly different way. Actually, it needs to be inland position. It's not going to do anything in the coastal. The P action. That's a shame then. That's probably a letter you want to come up early then, isn't it? Because it's not going to affect coastal at all. Mind you, I think it's pretty bad. It disrupts things, doesn't it? Right, shall we? Right, let's do it. Japanese fire phase. Here we go. Ah, man. Oh. I'm pretty sure there is only two heavies. And we've destroyed one of them. So, I want to say, I think we're getting away with that again. I tell you what, look at the stuff we've got here going. We've got the P letter and the A letter, but they're both on doubles. And then the green that can hit armour. It looks nice. I mean, just thinking of, like, looking at the letters and the colours, it sounds like it should be quite nice, but that's not to say it will be. We don't have red, so that tank's not doing anything. Yeah, don't get distracted. Just get on that. Right. So the A. Well, hang on. Does the P do some action if it's unoccupied? No, it does not. So we don't need to look for any unoccupied P's, and we only need to look for unoccupied A's if they are inland. And again, needs to be unoccupied and within 2. Unoccupied coastal A's do nothing as well. So that sounds good. Wait to see, this will be one of the worst ones we've had for a while, I bet you. Okay, so purple up here. Well, we've got green up there, but green's just firing, so it's not going to fire at anything. Brown is just a single, so not doing anything. This is purple. Not on the card. I said already, unoccupied P's, the blue, do nothing at all. Never mind if they're coastal or not, right? Okay. Up here, this is yellow, not doing nothing. Okay, we've got green. Green's going to fire. What have we got? Triangle. Ooh, you know what? I think we moved. Well, this unit got moved out of that. This is a triangle, isn't it? It got hit when I eventually had to rewind a little. He was a triangle. So don't think that positions. Well, hang on. Yeah, no, both of these are diamonds as well. Oh, that's not even in green. It's in yellow, but they're both diamonds. So this is just doing the normal fire. Well, against armour. It's got the armour bonus. But we'll fire in the water here. But luckily, we've got the triangle again. And none of these units here are triangles. 2 diamonds and 3 circles. This is actually, these are outside this green line anyway. There's a green line there. So it's only these 2 units, to be honest. Not triangles. So we scored there. That's not doing anything. That's a single brown. Blue up there. That is purple. Not on the card. That is yellow. Not on the card. This is only a single brown. So not doing nothing. This is a double blue. Okay. Right, let's stop here then. Double blue P on it, but it's the tank. So a P for a tank. Advance and fire. Advance if able, then if US units in field of fire, fire. Advance and fire. Ooh, that's nasty. Well, you know what? Maybe. I'm just looking at there. That's a triangle. I could see him possibly advancing in this yellow position and being able to hit that. Right, well, let's look a bit further. Yeah, that is going to be the closest unit, so isn't it? That would be a bummer. I deliberately moved that up there. No, well, I did say that this tank could hit, you know, because it's got the armour bonus. What am I looking? I need to look at the tank actions on the P. Right, P, tank action, advance and fire. Conduct an advance as described in the default action. Then, if US units are in the tank unit's field of fire, fire. If no move is possible and US units are in the field of fire, fire. So, well, can it advance at first? Well, hold on. First of all, does it have any US units in its field of fire? And the answer is no, isn't it? Yeah, because it's blue. It could fire into these 3 hexes. This blue's coming from that, so that's not that blue. So, no, it can't. Yeah, I think it is going to do what I just suggested. Move the tank unit and depth marker to an unoccupied. Right, prefer to be unoccupied, but it needs to be closer. Well, we need the closest US unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 5, right? Is it going to be able to hit this one? It is, isn't it? Oh no, that's a diamond though, Grant. It's going to be steady fire. It's going to hit that. It's going to take that tank out, I think. So it's not got an unoccupied position X that it can move to, that's moving closer to these. So, but it does have occupied position hexes. Needs to be no more than 4 hexes away. And then its priorities, it needs to move closer to the nearest US unit. Not up close, it needs to get 1 hex closer basically. And in fact, it wants to prefer being the shortest distance because the second priority is to be as close as possible to this position. So its first priority is to move into an empty position hex. That's not possible, so it's going to have to move in an unoccupied one. This one or this one. Well, in fact, even this one, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. These are 3 away, but that doesn't matter. Remember, so all 3 of these positions are possible, but the next priority is closer to where it came from. Well, they're all 2 away. So what is the next priority then? So it says, if 2 or more, right, yeah, the equidistant part, rule that out, don't read that. If 2 or more are eligible, move to unoccupied first, right? Well, we can't do that, so we're moving to occupied. Then the position closest to the tank unit's current position. That's why I'm saying it needs to be as close. I mean, that hex there is closer, but 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not moving closer to the... I'll move that. No, it's fine. It's not getting closer to the infantry if it moves into that one. But that one is closest to its original position. And then to the highest number position. And yeah, a point to make there is a tank unit will move to a Japanese occupied position only if the unit in that position can trace Japanese communication. Well, all the positions have no issues with that. We're not trapping them at all there. If the tank moves to a Japanese occupied position, the 2 units swap positions, place the other unit and its depth marker in the position for which the tank unit advanced. Okay, so well, we could maybe get away with this if he moved. Yeah, it's got to be high. its highest numbered position. Well, that's a 7. That's a 4, and that's going to be a 5 or a 3, right? Damn. Well, that was unfortunate. So I don't think there's anything in the priorities there that suggests to a hex that's closer to, you know, because obviously this is 1, 2, 3, 4 away, and these two are 1, 2, 3 away, but there's nothing in there that says that. I know you could get lost within that equidistant part. I don't think that's part of it. Or is it? Hang on. If 2 or more eligible positions are equidistant from a US unit, I'm pretty sure Martin said to just ignore that. Because what you could maybe take from that is these 2 positions are equidistant. They're the same distance to that US unit. This one is not, which kind of might rule that one out if you're reading that way. But I'm pretty sure that was not the right wording in there. The thing is, it's not going to matter here. It's not going to matter. Because it would be between these 2, and then we're going to go for the highest number. Why is the highest number all of a sudden? Highest number position, yeah. Okay, so he is going to move from there to there. That's going to move back to there. I'm going to give that a little... Is it necessary? Probably not. Right, and he's moving to here. And now he's also going to fire. Then if US units are in tank units field of fire, fire. So it's moved to there. It's in a yellow position. And remember, it gets to extend its field of fire by 1 hex. So it can fire into here and this hex here. This is a diamond, this is a circle. It's just steady fire. Unfortunately, this is a triangle, so he has this guy. That's rough. So we lose that tank. Yeah. Nasty. Right, okay. So moving on, that was checking there. Now we don't check that, that's why I was going to tilt that, because that's already, that position has already been activated. These are both red, that's red up there, nothing doing there. We move along a little. Yeah, so my worry about this was for nothing. That's not activated. Yeah, I thought that's a position that might took that tank out, but there you go. Oh, these are both threatening now. Well, no, that one's not now because there's nothing. But this one is threatening this position. They're kind of nasty, aren't they, the tanks? Right, moving on. So purple not there, green is there. It's just going to do normal fire. Can't really get the card. Well, there it is there. Let me see it there. So green normal fire, it doesn't reach any of these. It's not doing anything fancy. So moving on, however, yeah, this is going to hit twice again. Damn it. Oh, hang on. No, green doesn't fire it there. It's only going to hit this guy. This is bad enough, right? But yeah, so it doesn't fire in there, but it can fire into the water. This is a triangle. Yeah, so it hits K38. Well, I don't think the artillery is triggering enemy. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 heavy artillery positions, and we have one of them taken. So they've only got 1. So I don't think that's going to fire anyway. Yeah. Okay. So that guy gets hit. Okay, moving on. That was just double green. Yeah, nothing doing. Yellow. Purple up there. What did I say was the empty brown? Only if it was an inland. Right, hang on. Let's back up. Oh, man. Oh, no, 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 no. That can't happen, can it? Oh, maybe it can. Or can it? Yeah, forgot about the brown inland positions. If they were within 2... Well, I'm saying I forgot. That's the coastal one. That's an inland one. There's nothing within 2. And I'm looking at this now. The problem is, this tank's done its thing. This has been eliminated. I think this can still trigger, because that's the reason you go from right to left. Well, you know what? I think it's okay anyway. So, because it's okay, I'm not going to go and look about for any ruling. But if somebody wants to be just confirm this for me. I think this would work though. I think it is. So he's advanced, fired, took this unit out. We then move along. The next position to check is brown. It's empty. It's got the A action, which is an inland unoccupied hex within 2 of the US unit. It's going to ambush. 1 US unit with target symbol in positions field of fire is hit. It says C12.9 and fire chart. Yeah, what I would do is, if it was an intense fire, I would lose a step. Yeah, if it was steady fire, it would be disrupted. Ambushed by an unoccupied position. But we're lucky enough that if it's there, it's only these 3 units that are in. Oh no, this is intense, so grant. Oh, hang on, does it not need the symbol? Yeah, it does need the symbol. So, right, hold on. Well, that fire chart's rubbish then. That I'm looking at. So the fire chart I've got here says intense fire, US units of every type and target symbol grant. No, it's not. I'm calling it out for being wrong, and it's not. Just me reading it wrong. So yeah, I started wondering there. So well, I was looking at this at first. This is the ambush by an occupied position. 1 US unit of any type with the target symbol loses a step. So it does need to have the symbol, even if it's intense. This one, with your normal fire and then intense, US units of every type and target symbol lose a step. So yeah, so we are okay. Well, let me know if this shouldn't trigger because we had a US unit in it, but I get the feeling it should, and that's the reason you go from right to left. But I might be wrong. I might be the fact that was occupied at the start of the start of the Japanese fire phase. Maybe it stops that from happening. I get the feeling that's wrong though. I get the feeling that would have fired. Fortunately, if it did, it didn't hit anything, and we've no need to worry, and we can move on. Right, so this was checked, that was checked, that was checked, that was checked. Right, purple, brown. We've got unoccupied here, but although they're inland, it doesn't matter. There's nothing within 2. Purple there, yellow there. That's blue. That's going to undisrupt this time, which is... Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. As long as these guys are all intact. Well, that's going to undisrupt, but... Yeah, so what? Well, it's a shame, but... so purple there. Coming along. Red is not on the card. Purple is not on the card. This brown is going to undisrupt. That would have been doing stuff. Artillery fire actually, which might have been nasty. However, red's not doing anything, so we can forget about any other unoccupied. This is an occupied. Nah, it's not a double though. We need a double for the blue. I think that's it actually. Green, this green fire normally, but yeah, because the P and the A are doubles, it's tricky to find something that'll do anything else. Okay, well, yeah, that went. Yeah, again, it went pretty well, but they still got stuff. You know, this got hit. A tank got removed. Again, exposing this position again for reinforce. So, yes, indeed. Right, let me push on and see if I can get a whole turn done here, maybe. And then you really need to start, because you're moving on to turn 10 next turn, Grant. And you really need to start working out what positions you might be holding at the moment and what you need to do to hold enough positions to keep going, you know. I know it's the end of turn 15, but I need to work on it. Right, heavy artillery. I'm pretty damn sure there's that one up there. Right. There's this one here, right? And there's this one. No, it's not here, is it? Where's the one we destroyed? Is it here? Here. I think that's the only two. Let me have a quick glance. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. There's a couple of mediums along here. And there's a medium here, and then there's that medium there that we've removed the unit from, although we've not destroyed it. I want to say that's maybe all the mediums. So it looks like there's 4 mediums, of which they control 3 at the moment. But as for the heavies, there is one here, and there is one here that we've destroyed. So they're only getting 1. It needed 2 on the card for artillery, so we're not getting artillery. We do need to undisrupt blue, green, and brown. Oh, I got 2 disrupted unit. Oh, was it? Ah, yeah, it was, wasn't it? But that's fine, because I think I'm taking this out. That's a bit more annoying. Well, it is, because I can't go and barrage that, because I need that to... I need that, and that to carry out this attack, don't I? To finish that guy off. Okay, that's the undisruption, so we can get rid of the Japanese fire card. We can move on, yeah, to the US action phase. So do you think you've got time to... I think so. Probably not going to be doing a heck of a lot anyway. I'm not so sure what to do up over the bird's beak area. Well, I did say about moving into that purple position, but I don't know. But you can't sit there and stare at it. I mean, I'm sitting in a steady purple. One of the units is sitting in a steady purple position, so eventually is going to come to some grief from it, I would think. Right. Yeah, so you know, you don't want to do these things, but we never got purple up on that card this time either. But purple's not showed its face very often, but you know what's going to happen if we move in there. More than likely going to appear. So, and it means they're going to get disrupted, So that would like take a hit, 2 steps, be disrupted, take a hit, 2 steps, be disrupted. Well, no, it's only going to hit 1, remember, Grant. And is this tank not sitting in purple as well? Yeah, we don't need to move him into intense. Move these 2 in, and then we get support fire from the tank, don't we? Yeah, I was saying that last time, but is that one of the conditions the tank can help if it's in its field of fire? So maybe not. I don't think it is. No, it needs to be adjacent. It needs to be adjacent to the target hex or adjacent to an attacking infantry. Well, no, I was going to say, well, put one of your guys into there, but well, hold on. I don't want to put them both there because then we get flanking up on the... We can't, remember, we can't barrage that. We could close combat it, yes. But it's going to be unrevealed. It's not going to be disrupted. We're not going to have a chance to disrupt it. I think with the force we've got... Well, you know what? If purple doesn't come up and we don't get hit, we can make our mind up on that. So I think I probably want an action to move that tank to where this guy is, and that's going to be... I'm going to be looking a bit foolish now because I should have moved that. Well, that would have concentrated this hex grant. So maybe you're getting away with that. Because I want to be adjacent to him so that the tank can support the fire. Do you need it? Well, maybe not. Again, it depends what happens to the guys. So that would mean one action I need here. Do I need to scarp up these guys any further? I don't think... I think I should try and hold that position. And eventually yellow's probably going to do something to one of them. So I think I need an action across here. Possibly if I have got something spare, I would probably move that guy 2 hexes into there just to kind of assure this and that lets these guys move on a little bit. But that's not, if you know, it's only if I've got an action to spare. But it looks like I want one action there. I mean, you think about it, these are all getting 3 actions. No, I need an action here as well. Right, let's just do this bit then. Because we know what we're doing here, don't we? We need an action. Yeah, because there's no point me moving on now because I'm going to get exactly the same result because everything worked fine. The problem being this tank in particular is sitting in intense brown, but I can't move him because I need... That's 7 strength, but he's got 8. So although I'd have the weapons, because I'm getting the radio from attacking with this tank from that being in command, I would have strength would be less, which is not good. Yeah, because I need to have greater strength and units alone, isn't it? Yeah. Greater strength doesn't need to be double because the units alone need the weapons. Yeah. Yeah, in actual fact, if the tanks had been the other way about, that would have been fine. Then I would have been able to do something with the other tank. But no, I need to use this tank to attack to create the flank. Okay, so this attacks, and then this joins in, and then this joins in. Tell me that can do that. Oh no, come on. Yeah, because I'm just thinking that this tank, when you're adjacent to an attacking unit, it needs to be an attacking infantry unit. So that doesn't work. And he's not adjacent to the actual hex. However, the tank unit is in command of an HQ, so he can. He's in range and he's in command. This guy's starting the attack. This guy's adjacent, although he's in command as well. So all is good. We have we have 11 strength against his 8 because he gets doubled. So we have the weapons, we've got the flank situation, we've got the radio from the HQ, and we have the weapons. So this guy's eliminated. He cannot withdraw because he can't. We have control of that hex. He can't move to a beach hex. He's stuck. So he's eliminated and goes in the eliminated units box. So that was stopping him from going back in the reserves, coming back. He was a nasty piece of work, so 4 strength, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I do move the HQ. We could move it into there, but I think I'll just keep it beside the 2 tanks. Right, so that was 1 action spent. Yeah, like I say, if this had just had 2 strength, at 4 strength, we could have attacked this. It gets double. Don't have the weapons, but we'd be double the strength, and we could have disrupted them. It would have cost an action, but it would have stopped. You know, this is firing into the water here as well, with 2 shots causing trouble. So yeah, I mean, well, the only other action is like moving in close combat. Grant starts to think about it in a crazy kind of way. We've got the engineer with the flamethrower, so we get three cards. He's going to get 2 or maybe 3 anyway as well, Grant. I don't think we should do that, should I? No, I did talk about maybe wanting to try and move this though, because yeah, when my next move, I might possibly kind of want to move that guy in there, you know? He's full strength still. So I can't while these 2 are here, so just to even move one of these guys along one. So I think I might want an action for that, so keep that in mind. Right, this here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, again, I'd quite like to have this. Why don't you put the HQ in there? Risky, but the tanks cannot hit the HQ, whereas they could hit the tank, which was shown to us last turn, or this turn, even. Whereas for him to hit the HQ, they do need the star. It's tempting. It means I'm moving away from that guy, but that's not. You know what, Grant? That's not a terrible idea, is it? Because another action comes up in brown, they're reinforcing there. Yeah. Right, where can, before I move the HQ, we need to know if we're doing anything else. Yeah, I don't want to move this guy. Well, if anything, at any point I want to move on down the beach. What can we barrage with us? Actually, we can barrage the yellow with that, can't we? Because we're in command of the HQ, he's observing, he's in the field of fire. Yeah, we can. Well, you could also barrage green, but yeah, I think yellow's a better option, isn't it? It's got depth, so but I just need the colour because I've got the 4 strength, and I don't want to go and barrage any of that. I don't need to. Well, this tank moves in here now as well, which is causing trouble because it's actually got field of fire on us here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and barrage that yellow position. That's a free action. So it's a 4 strength, but it's against a unit with depth. So colour. Yeah, colour. If it's got depth, yeah, I need the 4 strength. Right, so I'm going to barrage yellow. So looking for yellow on this card. Come on. That'll do. Right, good. So we get disruption on that. That might allow us to... I'm even more tempted now to move one of these. That requires a second action. However, I only said I needed one other action up there. The other stuff was just if I had anything spare. I think I'm going to move that up to there, but we'll see. Right. Right, do we make this move? I think so. I think you can't just sit there, you've got to do something. Brown doesn't fire into here. Actually, yellow fires into there as well. That's a pain. I wonder if I should take my chances and just move into these two. And then I don't need to move the tank. It means I don't have the flank, but that's the only thing. Well, you know that in CC. I've got 2 heroes with me, so I can pretty much cover every other weapon. Right, I'm going to do that, and then that'll also mean I don't need that action. So I need a artillery destroyed marker, because we're about to take out that medium position there. So he's going to move into here. You just always hate moving in, but I can't do anything. I can't disrupt this first. I need to do it. There's no other way of doing it. Or if there is, let me know if I'm being silly. Oh, wait a minute. No, but the whole point of moving both of them, Grant, was to give you one left over. I'm just forgetting, this guy's got range, so he could sit there and wait, and then this guy could attack. He could support fire from there, and well, the tank wouldn't be able to actually. He would need to move to here, I think. However, if purple fires, he's not got depth, remember. If he fires, he hits and disrupts us, and then we don't get the attack. And that's the reason I'm moving them both. So that if purple fires, he's going to take one of these out. I'm not sure which. I think they're both got the same amount of steps. Then that kind of means you do want to move the tank then, because, well, hang on. Can I find out which one's going to get hit? That's got 3 steps, 5 strength. This has got 3 steps and 6 strength. Is it my choice? Would it be my choice in that situation? I think it might be. Because that could be quite important, because, you know, if it's this guy that gets taken out, and this guy's still free to attack, I then cannot use my tank to support the fire, because I'm not adjacent to the attacking unit, or an attacking unit. So, let's see the priorities for taking the hits. Right, units and hexes with intense fire. Yeah, if after checking that, yeah, okay. If you need to select from among units within these priorities, select the US unit with the most steps. They both got the same. Then the unit closer to the firing position, they'd both be adjacent. If the choice still remains, you choose. Okay, good. So it will mean that I can take the hit on this guy, and then we can attack with 6. Hopefully, if nothing else has happened, and we can attack with that. And the good thing is this guy's now he's not sitting in yellow as well, because if yellow was to fire 2 and maybe hit him, that would be a right mess. So that means we don't need to move that tank. Good. But I mean, I'm hoping purple doesn't appear on the card. Full stop. Right. So I do have 2 actions left then. Okay. Well, let's come back and move this for sure. I don't think it matters really which one. I don't want to move them. I don't want to move them into there, but so I think I'm going to just move that unit into there, and it's really just to free up a space so that this unit can move into here next turn. And then we've got, that's going to concentrate it, Grant. Oh, damn. Just thinking, well, move that in and move that to there. I can't reach that hex, can I? Right, wait a minute. Because if, I mean, all I needed was 4 strength to be able to just disrupt. You want to probably do more than that now, because that tank's got the disrupt anyway. Well, do you just take a chance? Because when I weigh the shore with that, this guy's still going to be disrupted. Yeah, that's fine. So he's disrupted just now. Why are you worried about concentrating the hex? It's only yellow that fires into it. Yeah, let's just do that. And even if I wanted to close combat, I've got 4 or 5, well, 4 steps. You only get 4 for the steps, but I've got the flamethrower. Yeah, I think. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, get carried away there. Yeah, so we weigh the shore, and then Japanese action phase. Well, if he undisrupts, fair enough. We attack him, we disrupt him at worst case. Oh, in fact, well, no. Then you're digging into the death marker. But you know what? I've got 8 strength, and it's only the unit that's getting doubled, which has only got strength of 1. That's fine. That's fine. Right, do that. And then back over here, I think I'll just spend this last action, like I said, just to move this guy 1, 2. Now he's sitting in brown, but that's brown position there. So he's just moving up there just to secure that, I think. Just to grab that position. And then when we've got another spare action at some point, I'll get that guy moved up into there. Nothing can reinforce here because they can't trace communication along the beach, and well, they can't trace past these units anyway, so can't trace through there. Actually, I'm just looking there, but no. Yeah, no, that would have stopped it anyway. I'm just looking. I'm forgetting. I've got to remember the engineers don't control the hexes at the side adjacent to them, which is kind of bad. Something you could miss. Okay. Right, last thing. Do we move this headquarters? I am tempted to take this gamble. Just to avoid, because a reinforce there is going to be messy. So it means I'm not going to be giving this guy free action, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that guy just now anyway. So I'm going to move my HQ into here, and then it holds that position. And if any of these tanks do fire, then they need to have the star symbol. So that doesn't happen. Yeah, in particular the purple one, because the purple one can only reach this hex, whereas at least this one could shoot into this hex. And the star, the leader symbol only gets considered if there's any remaining hits. It's the last sort of priority, isn't it? Okay, and that other headquarters, yeah, I was talking about maybe moving that into there, but I don't think I need to. It's not that anything can reinforce in there, and I want to just be able to activate the 2 tanks. So yeah, gonna let that go at that, Grant. Think so. Used up all my actions. Okay, I'll tidy everything up, and we'll finish the turn. Well, that's it. Everyone straightened up. Phase marker goes back to the amphibious operations phase. Only 3 cards again went by there. A lot of close combat happening now. Moving on to turn 10, right. Right, so we end the first wave scenario here if you were playing it. So that's possibly a time now where you should look and say, well, if we were playing the first wave scenario, what score would we have? Well, yeah, still got half of my drink there actually. Why don't we have a look? Right, one thing I haven't looked at is catastrophic loss, but it's hard to. I think you would know if it was going that badly. I've got one unit there, 3-step. Got a 4-step there, 3-step there, 3-step there, 4-step there, and then we've got 2 3-steppers up there, haven't we? So we're not in that situation anyway. So winning and losing the first waves at the conclusion of turn 10, and this is just to look at. Rather, I'm not determine if you win or lose a scenario. My guess is you would probably need to be more aggressive than I've been as well. I would think. So you win if 10 or more Japanese position hexes are secured by your forces. Position is secure if all 3 of these requirements are met. A position hex is occupied by a US unit or garrison, right? And then the middle one is the one that was adjusted slightly. All position hexes projecting a intense field of fire, it should say, into that hex are also occupied by US units or garrisons. A US communication can be traced from the position. Right, let's have a look then. Let's go up here and have a look. So what have we got? Is that a position? That is a position, but purple intense fire into there. So forget about it. Right? We don't have that position secured. This one, purple intense fire. No, not happening. So nothing up to now. This one, yes, we do. We've got a unit in it. It's purple steady fire. And like I say, this was one of the things that was corrected, clarified, whatever. What is it? Where is it again? Well, it's for 14.2 grants, so it's not in there. Yeah, it's a correction. So I think this is something that was changed. The second requirement for securing a position should read all position hexes projecting intense fire in that hex are also occupied by US units or garrisons. So that's one we've got. And as long as we can trace US communication, which is basically onto a beach hex, and he traces it into there, and I think he's fine. The beach comes from there away along. It's pretty much any beach hex, unless you're looking at like up the back there and that. You know, we can't trace into that side of the beach. So that's one. Hurrah. Right, well, this should be 2. Yeah. Yeah, so that's 2, because there's nothing... Well, steady red. No, we're not worried about red. We've got red, haven't we? It's just that purple. So that's 2. Now, I would like to think if I was playing the first waves, I would have left something in here and here to give me these other 2, because there's no any grief for them. But, well, we're not playing that. But there's something to think about. Come turn 15, that could be another 2 points for us. We've got 2 there. That could be 2 more. This one's going to be another one. Brown fires in there, but it's only steady. So that's 3 that we've got. But you could see we could have 5 here. Really. So 3. This one, I think we've got as well. Yeah, it's only steady yellow. So that's 4. And no issues with tracing communication for them. That's 4 there, but then now it's going to get a bit sparse, I think. Well, here we might have... So, yeah, and that's why I've taken this. So that would be 5. And that would be 6. Yeah, and that would be 7. Yeah, so with steady red coming on. That's 7. Here, these aren't positions, are they? No, no. So 7, that's not in a position. I mean, yeah, I could have went in there and took that as well. But, again, we're not playing the game that way. That's nothing, and that's nothing. So I've only got 7. But you could see, knowing that this was the last turn, I could easily have moved that into there. That would have given me 8. And along here, well, I wouldn't have faffed about with things. I would have made sure I had moves to move into there and there. That would have actually given me the 10, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have been. So I've got 7 positions now. So where does that take us to? Winning and losing the extended game. Is it 12 I need? You lose if you have less than 12. That's not bad then. 7's not bad. And you can see 8, 9. And okay, I mean, I know this is a 10, but it's in red. It's not. This isn't comfortable. But these two are pretty comfortable. I just need I need extra units. But you can see that this guy, probably one of these, the SP engineer, which we'll want back on the beach anyway. That's a shame he has to be on a beach hex. Because that means he can't secure any of them. Ew. I'm sure it did say a beach hex, didn't it? Right, well, we would have to maybe move. But then you start garrisoning as well, though, and you can leave garrisons. That's why these engineers are there. So then I could garrison this hex. And I think by garrisoning, I want to say off the top of my head, you can garrison a hex if there's no field of fire from a Japanese position into it. Doesn't matter if it's intense or steady. You know how I'm saying we secured this hex. Well, yellow fires into that. I couldn't garrison that hex because yellow's firing into it. Doesn't matter if it's steady or not. Pretty sure that's the case with that one. Okay, well, at least there you go. I've had a little look at what I need to do. Yeah, I could see myself getting away with that, but you never know. I mean, you never know. This is a vulnerable little bit here. And of course, these are positions that I feel like I can't really move from. I really just need to hold. So it depends if the Japanese allow that to happen. And still another. This is turn 10, so still another six turns then before we get to see. Right, okay. I'll stop now, and yeah, I better go away for the night. Maybe I was thinking about squeezing another bit, but I think it's a bad idea. So I'll get back with the next part when I can. Okay, cheers.